ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pep to the Root. I'm Richard Aboyano from Benin Republic. Today we're going to meet Baba Kene, a Tron priest who is a mirror reader as well. We're going to talk about Tron because when we take Tron, we generally see some idols as if it were from Islam. So we would like to know the connection, the relationship between Tron and Islam, and we would also like to know where Tron really comes from, what Tron is, and some terminology that are used in Tron. Mika Hoyoga, Mika Hoyo. Every Midrona can hope the Bureau Tronsin Alim. No, Coto Midrona can be your room, Modo Tron Quileo. Minomo. O male lesson dide do pero lo que o ha lo no di male sin o mi do na cambio lo catita te caro tronco do male go tetiandi. So the very first question we're going to ask the priest is to tell us the relationship between Islam and Tron, because whenever you see Tron temple, there are some designs, some idols, and they are like Islamic stuff.
Massey and cotton. But Massey will see coin and can join to the funeral at least I did to Egosi. To Egosi walk for Dosito, Boacana. Boy Salido Cana. Don't call fear, Cachicha, no Tony May Brumoyo, when Massey go, are you marrying way? Monokin, Monoyan, Gita, Mono, Monohake, don't call May Ray, Voto Sanchez, El Mewe, for doing it.
Yes, the relationship between Tron and Islam is very tight. It is because the very first person who brought Tron to West Africa, his name was Massey, who came to Ghana and came with Tron practice. He's the very first person who settled the Tron temple in Ghana. And Massey was from Saudi Arabia, and brought Tron to Ghana. So Massey was Muslim. So that is the design that he made as far as the temple is concerned. That is the tradition that is kept on. So it is from him. That's why we cannot separate the practices of Tron from Islamic practices. The second question we're going to ask, Tron is generally known here as Papa Kunde. We would like to know why do they call Tron Papa Kunde?
Papa Kunde, Papa Kunde, Papa Kumani Kunde, Kumani Sumone, you know why Kunde. Kanchicha ito yeme wewe no we don't know dokuno yeme wewe asuru pasi ko yi de lo fi bo mi lo sise wa asu pasi ko adan ko eva kporo we to ko yeme wele we mi lo sise bo suru no kumani bo yo no ikunde.
Okay, the full name is Kumani Kunde, and Kumani is the male spirit and Kunde is the female spirit. So it's like all divinity, we have male and female. And then to summarize, to shorten the name, we simply say Kunde. So it is the name of the spirit. That is Papa Kunde that we used to say. It is Papa Kumani Kunde. But we shorten the term and we simply say Papa Kunde. Ena chenmi o nundevo mina cambio mi wa bene ikumbanji dio mi no se tron ni kona ya tomo de no yi peto de ka alafia de no yi peto ve de no yi koka uja ni bana cambio ro fu monte caro nu mon konton me andi. The other questions we're going to ask the priest is that when we come to Benin, we have 3 different types of tron. We have a tron known as Peto de Calafia, the most spreaded one, and the second is tron Peto V. And we have a third category that is tron Goka Auja. We would like to know the difference between the 3 types of tron.
Peto de Calafia, ça veut dire que Vodun Tron et Peto de Ka, Vodun et Wapeji Tron, Tron Kunde, Tron Kumani Kunde, Peto de Ka Alafia, et Yawa Tchenko, Peto de Ka Alafia, et Yawa Tchenko, Peto Veo, et Blo Vodun Wego, de Yawa Bodo Putone, bon, Peto Atonko, Goka Uja, Goka Uja. Et il y a un temps là, nous vu les photos, mais nous pétons des cas, et il y a un photo de tombe de nature, mais nous vélo et maintenant comme nous mettons le faux. Non, non, là, il y a un homme comme nous mettons le photo, mettons les. Donc, il y a le point de photo, nous sommes 5, nous sommes 35. Donc, il y a un corps de poids, mais nous attendons, il y a encore de corps de nous, qui est un péto féo, Goka Oja, péto des cas, mais il y a le aussi. Péto des cas, oui, mais nous comptons des oies, nous avons perdu, tu connais.
It's like 3 brothers. It's like three children from the same person were practicing tron. And the senior is tron, Peto Deka Alafia. And the second child, the one after the senior, decide, okay, my tron will be tron second, which means tron Peto Ve. And the third is Goka Auja. So it is the same thing, but the style is different because the practices they wanted to make a difference in their practices to show their strength. That's somehow how things went on. Otherwise, strong is strong. What I would like to know, because even if they're the same and they're the same brothers, I mean they're from the same parents, how come the system is somehow totally different, especially when we're talking about Gokauja? When we do not cambio, when the nido novino villa, ewa na ikovo no mi kromo walo dedo de centron na eja gbovota peto deka eya ka vun la hu bile biro to ma fi
Goka de tetron
peto
deka voilà e o de ko peto
para de mi no mo walo le gbovon me de
lo walo le gbovon no anu fo to ya lo ji aso do we ne no so yi Peto de Calafia, le Dieu c'est d'eau, et ouais, mais le Peto de Calafia, les blocs c'est bon. Il était là, le Dieu c'est d'eau, et c'est bon, il y a sinon, le poids tombe, le poids, mais il va bloquer de l'ébène pour vous. Pas de perdre. Bon, Peto de Calafia, nous, c'est catholique d'autre, Peto de Calafia, de l'autre, donc on va la vous mettre. Donc, donc, on a tête, on est tabac.
Anyway, the differences are not the most important. We know that the one who brought the throne is Massey, and he gave it to 3 persons, 3 brothers, and they've decided to make the practice different. And today, anyway, Peto Deka Alafia is the one most known in Benin. And if you consider other religious sects, we think that Peto Deka Alafia is very well known nationwide here. So the most important is to know that Tron is strong. Thank you, priest. The other questions we're going to ask him is, what does the word Alafia mean in Tron? Alafia mi pa alafia o alafia nu te wen tanu
Àlàáfíà ndio yin mo yin gbe yido gbe menu fodo no ada àlàáfíà trop to le kan pa àlàáfíà no e le so na àlàáfíà uno to na àlàáfíà no parce que fifa wa yin le no ko no meji nde bo ye de bo ti to pa wa bo ati ko pa àlàáfíà fodo ti mo uno sa lo to chobura àlàáfíà mo na no te lo so kwa
Alafia is a blessing. Alafia simply means blessing. So when you come to the temple, you say, Mpa Alafia, this means that I'm bowing down, Papa Kunde. I'm bowing down. So I ask for blessing. So that's what it means. And the priest also will reply Alafia, which means may blessing be as well. So Alafia is very important because it is like the peace, that happiness that everybody is looking for. Thank you. I think we have another question. Why do you have to beat stone every morning in Tron temples except Friday? Oh, no, they will be doing a cambia mi way mi wa Tron kuno e pen e no pen ho. Bo sansa tegbe e do na open ne ko e mo.
No so be na ko pen sansa no e fon to be ko su la de fon no ta fo de ji cho no ti te fun. Donc, nous, mes forces ensemble, nous avons point de perdre, et nous avons nous nous alliés nous, mais le roi, quand on les, mais le soleil, tout les sous, mais tout même boy, aller dans vous, y est dans FIFA contre Dieu, et au point beau le l'air, et ouais, nous tite, bon, on sait comment mettons, donc, point ouais, tout des douilleurs, et le des fois, et ouais, tout nous le des bisous, point de Dieu, et c'est quoi de dire, moi, nous avons point de perdre. Et mais le poker là, car pour budget le coin tout, il n'a pas tourné à ce moment-là, tourné le coin de l'Inawa.
The stone that we beat is like calling our God, because when you wake up in the morning, you have to say prayers. You have to ask your God to protect you all the day long. Whatever you have to do, you ask for blessing. You want to go. So the stone that we beat is like waking the deity up, calling your God to come. Okay, I've just woken up and I ask you to be my companion all day long and protect me from every danger. That's why we beat stone. Thank you. Oh, nous pour mi donna cambio mi. E when you vendredi ho a hozangbe on ne bombo emonowa onwa. We would like to know why on Friday Tron Temple is not open. Nobody is allowed to enter Tron Temple on Friday.
Et Tron vendredi pour lundi pour asanwe neleo eno wa kpomwa asanwe neleo asode bemi kaka bosibe no pofuo vendredi lundi yo ewe no wa sore ene no da so wa we so ko to to me donc on est fait da so ji donc no je mardi ba fon san bo akonton le o abi vendredi yo bona mi ma ko na be je samedi san bo akonton le o asode wa le o ina yan so le do ba so le bi na di do e je le je na da so te e je mardi yo na ba so donc asode e wa lo no le lundi yo mardi yo no ba so le ko ntoji aso le no blo aso he gbo ya me le bu san so ya ene ife te ji da so gbo ka be je pe ne gbe o ino ta mo da fun ji ka bo san ku lu ba ide fun ho ene o se no bi o no che ni no igbe.
All right. So we avoid coming to temple on Fridays and also on Mondays, because those 2 days are the days that the deity work on the different missions that we ask him. Because when you come with your problem, you say it, it is recorded. Another person come for another problem, he record it. So after recording all the different problems on Monday or on Friday, he's going to work out those, complete those missions. That's why we do not disturb him on Monday and Friday. He needs no noise those days. That's why we never allow people to open the temple on Friday and Monday. Thank you. Ina chen mi kaka o akuza lan eve au tron mere. Mi hemi na tu no ya.
No tu eso ba mo yo esi to wende malendo ko sin medei ala medei malen ke o khato bona da presa na de buru ba fia me ke foto wa yo e no do presa na to emi.
Okay, the problem is very simple because I was asking the priest why pork is prohibited to ultra adepts. Why are they not allowed to eat pork? And he said that is the same reason why Muslims cannot eat pork, that Trump practitioners cannot eat pork either. Because Trump is from Islamic side. I mean, the very first person who brought Trump to Africa, to West Africa, was a Muslim. And a Muslim cannot eat pork. Because in the history of Islam, the pig helps the prophet or the Muslims somehow. It is the same history related to Islam that is related to Trump here. That's why they're not allowed to eat pork. Ena chanietido huwa vivon mina dogben mi kaka bo mi kaka ko pobia mi cho chite. Ewa yi negbon o mi dedion nukato mi bo ni mi kanu me o. Eno mon kunje o kere bo eno do kaka bo gbegbe me ona kule enu bo nudo mi si bo mi tulo mi ndo vodun aijere o vodun sapata no le ru mi si bo ne bo mi kale wa yi tron gona ne bo ni kun bo eno do vodun gegeru po. The question I'm asking the priest is that I know him as a reader, a mirror reader, able to cure a lot of diseases, able to see in the future, in the destiny of individuals. But how come, despite the different stuff he already has, like Sakpata, Dan, and all other deities that are traditionally rooted in Benin, why was he obliged to go to take Trump?
Ọ̀pẹ́ bi tó lọ ìrọ̀kà ọ̀pẹ́ tó mi mẹ́ foto sapata blo foto àyíjẹ ọ̀pẹ́ tó mẹ́ àyọ̀sẹ̀nu dan blo àyọ̀sẹ̀nu tọkọsọ blo àyọ̀sẹ̀nu kọ́ blo àyọ̀sẹ̀nu nuwẹ́nẹ́lẹ́ bi sẹ́ àbíkú ẹ blo àyọ̀sẹ̀nu nuwẹ́nẹ́lẹ́ bi blo àyọ̀sẹ̀nu mẹ́ tọ́rọ̀ eyẹ ẹnọ gbàzẹ́tọ̀ wa gbọ́dọ̀ gbàzẹ́tọ̀ wa ndé mẹ́kútọ́ ẹ ló ń dé dẹ́ òfìmánu jíjìnwé àfìyànjìnwé ẹnẹsẹ àpọ̀ ẹyẹ ní ẹwà ìdófin bẹ́ẹ̀ ló tsọ̀fì ló tsaka ló tsọ̀kọ ló tsọ̀ àfọ̀ mẹtọ̀lẹ́ ló tsọ̀ nọ̀nà mẹtọ̀lẹ́ wẹ̀ ló tsọ̀ mẹdẹ náà gbà wọn tọ̀ ẹ lọ náà gbà wọn tọ̀ wẹ̀ náà tún wé nínú mẹ́ẹ̀ nùkíkà wọn yẹ ọ nùdí ẹ̀yìn bọ́kọ yìí nùbó sí ẹ tó wọ ẹ̀yìn nùfífà gbẹ̀lú ló wà òsísà tó ẹ̀yìn nùfífà mẹtẹ̀kẹ́ ló wà akpẹ́lẹ́ lófo nómi lófo mẹ nù ẹ̀yìn nù kàn yọ nùdí ẹ̀yìn bó sí ẹ bọ̀ ẹ̀ lọ jìyà tọ̀ bono no santoji muno bukunto kakanu asa kande no kunopo
bina le wa ya bidi
tonko wone o we mo fe o ke kan ye apo wa ya we nji mo ho nche be do fi po yi foto boro fi bo do se ba santon wa o gupo ni mo pe keke wa ni be.
So the problem is this: when we have two different types of deities or of spirits, there are some spirits that are natural forces connected to our existence, our destiny, and we come on earth with. Those are different, and we can cite Sakpata, Dan, Tohosu, Hebiosu, Abiku. Those are connected, directly connected to our destiny, to our origin, where we came from. So, when we're talking about Tron, it is a spiritual technology that people develop to fight against the witchcraft. So it is different. Anyone can stand up and say, okay, I want to have Tron for my protection and get it. But for the other stuff, you cannot, because you need to be connected to those deities, to those spirits since birth before you are allowed to get initiated to or to take the shrine. Otherwise, it will do no good to you. So Tron is different. It is used as a technology that we used to cure, to help people, to deliver people from witchcraft. So, as a priest, we need more power to face some challenges in our society. That's the way things work. Especially as a reader, you need more stuff to really help your client. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's all for today. We're going to come back for another video very soon. Bye-bye.